Hey, hi, and welcome back, Attorney Steve Vondran, and welcome to another episode of Breaking IP News. All right, so we are on the road again. We're just traveling between our offices. We have offices in California and Arizona, and we are just cruising. I thought this would be the perfect time to talk about the breaking IP legal news of the week. Okay, so a couple things, a couple trends that I'm seeing. Number one, big lawsuit filed by Siemens Product Lifecycle Management, PLM as they call it. And this was filed in Houston, Texas. So there's in the Southern Division. Our firm has been admitted to the Southern Division. We have been in, fought these cases before. And so there's a new case that's been filed. There's about, I think it was up to does 1 to 150. So quite a number of defendants, what we call doe defendants. And I call them doe defendants because the plaintiffs want to get dough out of them. All right, I am on fire today. So anyway, all goofing aside, so if you're an engineer, you received a notice from your ISP, it's an allegation of copyright infringement. They will seek to get your identity. They may want to add you onto a complaint. It's a federal court complaint. And so what happens is if they can't get the case settled, they have the ability to take out a doe and put your name in their place. And so most people don't want that. Our firm helps people avoid that and get their case settled. So we provide a free initial consultation if you received a notice from your ISP. So that's one. Another big item that happened this week, I think it was this week or may have been last week, but recently in the world of IP law, that is in copyright infringement. Our firm we take practice in copyright. Do you actually have to have a federal trademark to be able to file a federal court lawsuit? Let's say that again. Do you actually have to have a registered trademark in order to be able to file a federal copyright lawsuit? Okay, so there's been some confusion about whether you actually have to have a physical, the registered certificate of copyright. Do you have to actually have that, meaning it's stamped, it's granted by the United States Copyright Office, or is merely filing for the application, is that enough to go ahead and then file a lawsuit? Okay, because the copyright can take several months, can take 4, 5, 6, 7 months to get a copyright registered. So say you just produced a new song, submitted them into the Copyright Office, and then immediately you find people sharing them on through torrents. Do you have to wait until you have the registration in hand, or can you immediately because you submitted an application for a copyright? Well, the Supreme Court visited this question. Washington, D.C., highest court, what we call the court of last resort, the highest court in the land, and they weighed this issue and they agreed unanimously. Now, many times constitutional law decisions are 5-4, but the court agreed unanimously that you have to have the certificate. You have to have that certificate to be able to file a copyright infringement lawsuit. So unfortunately, you're going to have to wait until that actually issues before you can then go and sue. Now, on one hand, that may be okay, because if somebody is racking up damages and infringing you, and you're sending cease and desist letter, they're not taking it down, it's becoming more willful, that can only help you. That could be increasing the damage award by them just being defiant. Okay, so I don't look at it as a horrible thing. Again, it's a 9-0 decision. The who wrote the opinion?
Ruth Ginsburg.
Notorious RBG. Ruth Bader Ginsburg. I just love that. And she's tough. She is a tough justice. And although she's battling some health issues, apparently, she's authored the opinion, and you know, you gotta love her. You gotta love the tenacity of somebody that gets up every day and fights a good fight like that. So that was really good news for out of the dogs, one of our things. But other things that we're seeing, sort of trends lately, Strike 3 Holdings is just on a rampage, filing lawsuits any end inside. There was a recent motion to quash that we saw that was won by Strike 3. And so again, just affirming that these motions to quash are really I'm sorry you don't like Ruth Maud Mayhew. Hey, she's a good woman working hard. Go watch her biography. You'll learn more about her, but she's a tough lady who's worked her way up. She used to have her own law firm. She worked hard for women's rights, and she did make a measurable difference. So I would encourage you to go watch the documentary. But Strike 3 Holdings, that's not so much. It seems like that's a tad bit slower. Flavorworks is another one that will pop up from time to time. But these are adult companies that are filing mass amounts of lawsuits. I think they've broken most of the copyright infringement records. But so that's really big. We offer free consultations on that. Also, what appears to be trending is Autodesk cases. Autodesk seems to be sending more internal audit notices, demanding that even clients submit to what I call a contractual audit, because there's an audit clause in the end user license agreement, the EULA. There's an audit clause in there, and I'm seeing that where they're using that to say, you don't have a choice. You must submit to this software audit. And that means providing an inventory, receipts, means settlements, infringement damages. So that's another item, another area. I've been doing it a long time. Our torrent defense is you click, we defend. So those are some of the hot things for today. I'm going to be coming into some rough terrain as far as connection is concerned here. I want to thank you all for following us this week and giving us the likes and the comments and the things that you have been doing to support our channel. That's been big for us. And again, that helps us continue to bring the news to you. I've got Lights, Cameron, Action. I got him helping us out. He's doing some great videos, some great work. And we just look forward to just continuing to work with you and bringing you guys the things that you need, things you're not going to hear on TV. You're not going to hear it on CNN. You're not going to hear it on Fox News. You're not going to hear it on MSNBC. You're not going to hear it on ABC. This is inside the trenches from a boutique copyright infringement, intellectual property law firm. So I hope you're enjoying the news. If so, don't be afraid. Just tap that like button. Just tap it so lightly so that we know that you care. And when we can't get to everything because we have just tons of emails. It looks like we're here now. Oh my God.
Sorry. They're just coming at us. Look at this.
Oh man, that's enough for me. So anyway, you guys have a great Saturday. We're going to be back Monday with some more great information for you. And just again, hope you're all doing well. And we'll see you. Attorney Steve out. You can find me on the web, attorneysteve.com.
The first name in legal services.
All right. Take care now.